Okay, but today we are going to work on the how to find the area using the definite integration. As shown in the here picture, we need to find the area of this between the line A and what B, which is intersects with the curve f of x or what y. So actually there is given a formula area always. We should take the integration of the given function, and you should the a and what b from the x coordinates, or it can be y coordinates. It depends on the question. So now let's try to solve the question of this example 11. Find the area bounded by the curve with the equation y equals to 2 minus what x and 3 plus x, the positive x axis and the what y axis. Before solving this, before finding the area, let's draw the graph of this function as follows. Y equals to, as you know, 2 minus what x and multiplied by 3x plus 3 plus x. Let's open the parenthesis, let's multiply it. We will get 6 minus there should be just x minus x and 1, and there should be again minus what x what squared. And then one more thing, let's find the x-intercepts of this function. So it should be just 2 equals to just x from here, and it should be just minus what 3 equals to just x. So this will be x second intersection, this is the first intersection. Now let's draw the graph of this function. As you know that this function is a quadratic function which is up downwards because of the we have the negative a. So the intersections will be just let us say this is 2 and this point is what 3, and there should be our function, approximate function will be such a function which is this y-intercept will be just 6, because if you enter the what 0 for x, you will get the y-intercept as what 6. So questions they are asking that we need to find the area of this area. So we know that the y coordinate, x coordinate, there is always origin is what always what 0. Let me just let's find the area. Before finding the area, let's as you know the formula, let's try to write here. Let's take the integration of what 6 minus what x and what x what squared, and multiplied by just dx. So what should be the area of this function? First, before finding the area, let's integrate it. It will be just 6 minus what, it will be just x what squared minus it should be just x cubed and divided by what 3 x will divide by 3. Before, one more thing I forgot here, it should be just we should write always from 0 to what 2. So we are now finding the what area between the 0 and what 2, which is area bounded by curve 6 minus what x minus x what squared. So we should write under the what in brackets there should be just 0 and there should be just 2. So let's first of all enter the what 2 here. So 6 multiplied by what 2 minus 2 squared divided by what 2 minus what 2 cubed divided by what 3, and it will be equal not equal, it should be, we should put the 0 next. So 6 multiplied by 0 minus 0 squared divided by 2, and 0 cubed divided by just what 2. Oh, there shouldn't be what 2, there should be just 3. Okay, and let's close the brackets. So as a result, as you see, the area must be, let's calculate the numbers. There should be what 6 and 1, there should be just 12, and there should be just 4 divided by what 2 minus, and there should be just 8 divided by what, 3 in the brackets, and minus next bracket will be just 0, as you know. So our answer will be just 12, not 12, let's write it here as an answer. We can write here just 10 minus just 8 divided by what, 3 in the parenthesis, or if you make the common parenthesis you will have 22 divided by what, 3. So our area is area is the A equals to, we can just write 22 divided by what, 3. Alright, so area bounded on this curve is just 22 divided by what, 3. Now let's continue with the next question. Again, find the area bounded by the curve with the equation y equals what, x multiplied by x minus what, 0 and the x-axis. So we should find the area bounded by what, x-axis. So if it's a x-axis, we should write here just y equals to just x multiplied by x minus what, 4, and let's open the parenthesis by distributive property, x was square it, and there should be just 4x. We know that x equals to what, 0, and x minus what, 4 will be just 0. In order to find the x intercepts, x should be just 4. So let's draw our graph. There is what, 0, and next point is just 4. So our graph approximately will be as follows, and we need to find the area of this x-axis, area bounded by the x-axis and function. So again we should take the integration first. So area should be just always from where, from 0 to what, 4. What should be our function is always just x squared and 4x, and it's what, multiplied by dx, and what should be our, so it will just x what cubed divided by what, 3 and minus what, 4x what squared divided by what, 2, and let's write in the brackets 0 and what, just 4. So area should be just, let's substitute the numbers. It will be just 4 cubed divided by what, 3 minus 4 multiplied by 4 squared divided by what, 2, and minus, let's substitute by 0, 0 divided by what, 3 cubed actual minus what, 4 multiplied by 0 squared divided by what, 2. And as a result, area will be, let's calculate it, 4 cubed will be just 256 divided by what, 3 minus 2 and what, 4 we can cancel out. It will just again 128, and in the parenthesis there should be just, so this part will just 0 if you do the calculations. So as a result, A will be just what numbers? It should be just 128. Let's take the 108 common, and 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 and minus 1, and as a result our answer must be, or should be, minus, it should be, our answer must be, if we calculate it, do the calculations, it will be 3 minus 128 divided by what, 3. But you know guys, area should be always positive, so we should, let's take in the absolute value, or just we can indicate transfer here as a minus what, positive 128 divided by what, 3 will be our answer. Okay, that's easy. Now let's continue with the next question. Find the area bounded by the curve with the equation blah 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 and the x-axis. So again we need to find the area bounded by the curve with at the what, x-axis. So how to solve this type of example? Now again let's continue to solve. Let me show you. Just x multiplied by, it should be just x plus what, 2 and x minus just what 2. So there is saying that we need to find area bounded by x-axis. So x first we can divide by, it can be 0, x plus what 2, again it will be what just 0, and x it should be just negative 2, and x minus what 2 again will be 0, then x will be just 2. And let's open this parenthesis. It will be just x multiplied by x what squared minus what just 4, and if you multiply by x inside the parenthesis or distributive property, there should be just x what cubed minus 4x, that's 4x. So let's draw the graph of this function. Let me draw just this, this is y coordinate, this is x coordinate. So let's put the number on the x coordinate. There should be just, this is what 2, and there should be again what minus what 2. So what should be our graph? Our graph should be approximate graph will be such a graph which passes through on this x-intercepts. So we need to find these areas. So how to find this area? First, guys, we should calculate it. We should divide the areas as follows. The area, let us say this is just A1, and let us say this is just A2. How to find the A1? A1 will be just, we need to start from node minus what 2 to 0, and the function x what cube minus what 4x. And it's, let's integrate this function. So A1 will be just, let's integrate it. It will be just x power of 4 divided by 4, and 4x what squared divided by again what just 2 in the brackets, and we should write here minus what 2 and what 0. Can you see why? Because of we should divide this areas partly. So let's continue with the A1. Let's put the numbers on them. There was just 4 power of 4, 0 power of 4, 4 divided by 4, and 4. Let's cancel out this 2 and what 4 in order to be 2 and what it was just what 2. So 2x just 0 squared in the parenthesis, and minus, there should be again, let's put the minus what 2 power of what 4 divided by what 4 minus just minus what 2 just square it. Let's close the parenthesis and let's calculate it. So area 1 will be just this part will be just 0 minus, in the parenthesis there should be 2 power of 4 is already 16. So 16 divided by 4 will be just 4 minus, there should be just what 4. Now one more thing I forgot what here, there should be, you should multiply by what 2. So 2 multiplied by 4, there should be just, let me write here, just what number, just 8. So as a result, area we get, you know guys, area always must be a positive, so area 1 should be just 4. Now let's calculate with the area what 2. Let's continue on the next page. So area 2 must be again from 0 what 2, there should be again what 4x what x power of 4, sorry, it wasn't, no, just x what cube. So there should be, one moment, there should be 4x what power of 4, just 4 minus what 2x squared, and multiplied by just dx. Sorry, I have written here just integrated form of the integration. Actually there should be just x x cubed minus what, just 4x, and dx. Now let's integrate it. You know, it's already very simple. X what power of 4 divided by what, 4 minus x what squared divided by what, 2, and let's close the what brackets as 0 to what, 2. Now let's continue. Just area 2 will be just x over the what, 2. We don't need to write again x. Just let's substitute what, 2 power of 4 divided by 4 minus 4 multiplied by again what, 2 squared divided by what, 2, and minus again 0 power of 4, and 4 minus 4 multiplied by 0 squared divided by what, 2. And then area should be just area what, 2 must be there should be what, 4 minus what, again 2, and what, 2, it will be cancelled out. Let's have again what, 8, and minus what, 0. So as a result, area again we get what, minus 4. You know the area should always positive, so area 2 is again what, we get 4. So area total will be just it should be just area 1 plus area 2. As a result, 4 plus what, 4, it will be just 8. So the area total will be, our area will be just 8 units. Be careful if you have taken the area total as follows, from minus what, 2 to what, 2, x what cube minus what, 4x. In this case you will get what, 0. Okay, so you should take a note of this. Okay, it's enough for today. I think there is no any more